In this daily drop, we're going to talk a little bit about my week in training in virtual production. So let's go. Good to see everybody. Well, I'm not seeing you, but hopefully you're watching the episode. I just got back from Beaverton, Oregon, which is where the headquarters for a company called Planar is. Planar has been in the panel and display business since 1983. And about 3 or 4 weeks ago, a colleague and friend of mine from Canon said he was going to be there doing some tests with some cameras, invited me over. I met the people over there who were wonderful, and they have a training space where they do generally a monthly workshop on virtual production. So I got invited up to check that out. We're going to be talking about whether or not there's some synergy in terms of education. And I just got back from day one. Now, I've got a couple of little snaps off of the smartphone, but basically they have about a 10 by 20 foot LED volume. And today we were covering the actual panels themselves, the actual screen, the LED wall for the volume. And in the afternoon, we were talking about, and we were actually using the control system or the controller for the wall from a company called Brompton. And just, we're doing IP addresses, my favorite thing in the world, Ethernet everywhere and stuff like that. But really pretty straightforward once you start to sort out the pipeline and the workflow, and it's something I've wanted to be educated in for a long time. So I wasn't originally going to be going back tomorrow, but tomorrow they're going to be talking about their tracking system from their sister company, and then in the afternoon, Assimilate, and obviously Unreal Engine and how all of that stuff communicates. So those 2 days, today and tomorrow, are really the key for me. They're going to be doing some camera and lighting stuff on Thursday, which is definitely a little bit more in my wheelhouse. In fact, the person who's doing the Assimilate stuff asked me to bring in the Fujifilm X-H2S. He wants to test some things in terms of the speed of the camera. So I'm going to bring this in with the 18 to 55 tomorrow, and we're going to see what that is all about. And then over is it my right shoulder right there? That is the Kelvin EPOS 300. That's their RGB ACL light. I have 3 of them in the house right now. I'm going to be doing some stuff with those lights over the next week, and hopefully on Thursday, when I'm doing some things, when this episode goes live, I will shoot Friday's episode and do a little bit on the light and some of my thoughts about it. I've had it in workshops at NAB, and I've used them at a workshop at Able Cine, and along with their little play lights, their panel lights, which are the only RGB ACL panel lights that exist right now, they have a strong offering in that space in terms of lighting. So there you go. I'm going to reset right now. I wasn't actually going to shoot an episode on a Tuesday night for Thursday, but I have to do it so I can actually be on this second day for the Planar workshop. I'm excited about it. I'm learning a lot. Some of that stuff should make its way into the channel in the near future. In fact, that and then going down to LA in December, a lot of it's going to be focused on virtual production, but not from a Disney Plus, huge volume standpoint, but more for us, for corporate, promotional, commercial, small to no crew. And I think it's heading that way. It's going to take a little bit of time for costs to come down and for the learning curve to sort of level out a little bit so it's not unconfrontable, but it will happen, and I'll help you with that. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.